had a mental breakdown. Now, my dad isn't in my life. So he's apparently in and out of my life. Like we talk sometimes. It's a temporary thing. My father, his reaction, I wasn't afraid at all to tell him because he's not in my life. So his reaction wouldn't really matter whether if he was mad or happy, however he took it, like it wouldn't still matter to me. But his reaction, he was calm as always, and he took it very well. But like he was like, it's gonna be a rough road for you to go down, and he couldn't believe it. No one couldn't believe it. My whole family couldn't believe it, but it happened. But yeah, his reaction, he was very calm. So I knew that was happening. I knew that was gonna happen. So I was like, whatever. So basically we seen his reaction. I seen my mom's reaction. My mom's reaction was way worse than his, of course. Um, so let's talk about how it is to be a teenage mom. Now, I personally think that it's hard. Like at first, I was ready for my son to come out. I was like, I'm so ready to have him and all this and that. But when he came, I was like, damn, like I should have just waited. Like if I were you, if you're pregnant right now, do not rush your baby to come. Let the baby take its time. Have your fun while you can. Because once they're here, everything stops. Everything stops. Like, especially if you're a teenager, like ages, period, from preteen to I'll say about like 19. Have your fun while you can because once the baby is here, everything stops. Literally. I'm talking about partying, your friend's house and all of like just imagine you have no baby right now. If you're watching this and you don't have no baby, just imagine all the fun things that you do now. But when you have a baby, all that stops. Like that's a shutdown, period, point blank. No discussion. But in my experience, when I had my son, I'm gonna tell you right now, all those friends and all those uncles and aunts and oh, I'm gonna be here for the baby, I'm gonna buy this and that for the baby. Throw that shit out the window because it's not true. They're not gonna buy you anything. You're probably gonna have about like a couple of people come to the baby shower. Most likely family, just family, because that's the only people that you're gonna really have. All those friends and stuff that you have now without you having a baby, if you were to have a baby, most of them aren't gonna stay. I lost a lot of friends just because I was pregnant. Their parents most likely looked at me a different way now. When little did they know, their child was probably doing worse than me. It's just they don't know. But otherwise, I smushed that to the side. But yeah, I lost a lot of friends because either their parents didn't accept the fact I was pregnant. They don't have nothing in common with me because if you have a baby and you're friends with somebody that don't have a baby, what do y'all have in common? Y'all have nothing in common. You can't really go places because you need a babysitter. They don't have to find a babysitter because at the end of the day, they don't have a baby, but you do. So you want to have to make arrangements for that. Um, what else? When you get into arguments with these females and all this and that, the first thing that they tell you to do is worry about your child and all this and that. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people that just throw stuff up in your face that you thought they were truly your friend and they're not. Um, you're gonna have a lot of rumors. When I was in middle school when I got pregnant, so yes, I had teachers that looked at me wrong. That yeah, you're gonna have teachers that just probably fail you just because of the sake of you being pregnant. Just like, oh, she's not gonna become nothing anyway in life because all she does is have sex. She's pregnant at a young age. She's not raised right. Yeah, people think like that. Um, you're gonna have people making rumors about you. Like, let me tell you, I went to Nolan Middle School in Killeen, Texas. So it was this one rumor I had. that somebody had made. They said I got raped. What? What? Yeah, they said I got raped when they don't even, whomever said that, they most likely don't even know me. They just figured, oh, she got raped. She's young, so yeah, that's how she got pregnant. She got raped. Um, the first time people had realized I was pregnant in school, it was this new girl in school, and I had a baby bump. And after lunchtime, my stomach was like, it was growing more, and she was like, "Oh, she's pregnant. She has a baby bump." That's when everybody realized I was pregnant. Um, but yeah, most of the friends that you have now, you're not gonna have them if you have a child. Um, Now, regardless, with um you and the father, I'm just letting y'all know, like, wait to get pregnant. Don't think about all that baby fever and stuff. Y'all need to let baby fever go. That baby fever is trying to set you up for a rude of awakening, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't have no baby fever. Don't be worried about no baby fever. When you have sex, use condoms because it's too much. Um, Now, me and the father's bond, I'm being completely honest with y'all right now. Like, no cut cards, no sugarcoating. I don't like my baby father. Um, we are complete, basically strangers. Um, I am a single parent. I do everything on my own with the support of my mom and my stepfather. Um, with my baby father, I've been through a lot of trials and tribulations. He put me through a lot of mess. I'm talking about with females, him telling me one thing and then it ended up being another. It was a lot, and a lot of people ask me why don't I have a good relationship with my baby father. It's because I basically got left feeling like, well, I didn't get left, he got left, but the way the situation ended, I feel like I made this baby by myself. Like, I feel like I made my child by myself, and I'm in this by myself. So that's just how I take it. And regardless with Kion's father, me and him didn't last long because he had another baby on me. If y'all were wondering, because I know a lot of people are wondering, like, what happened to him. Yes, he had another baby on me. And he had a baby on me in I think the girl had the baby in April. And he had got the girl pregnant in the same month I was having his son. So I honestly felt like that was very disrespectful. Um, in my labor was very easy. I took my labor like real smooth. Like, I thought I was gonna be crying, yelling. Nah, I had none of that. I wasn't even crying when they gave me the needle in my back. But it hurt. It did hurt. But regardless, I still had my mom by my side. But yes, my labor was calm, cool, and collectible. Uh, I didn't push. I had a C-section. I got cut open, and no, they did not staple me. They stitched me up. And during my labor, was the father there? Yes, he was there for an amount of time. He was there for a couple of hours. He kept leaving back and forth, making up excuses like as of why he can't stay, either because, oh, they don't have blankets for me, they don't have pillows, they had all of that. It was just an excuse to just leave. So they told him to step out while I was getting the needle in my back. He stepped out. Last thing I know is, I think it took like 7 minutes. They gave me the needle. Next thing I know is I'm asking the doctor, oh, where is he? He left. He's gone. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's too much details to go into. Just know, y'all know, period, point blank, I'm a single mother. So the father wasn't there. He left like about like 15 minutes before his son was born. Kion was born at 12:44 a.m. in the morning on July 18, 2016. He was 4 pounds and 14 ounces. He was a premature baby. And I don't know why they call him premature, because he was only days before his actual due date. He was really supposed to be born July 20th, but he was born July 18th instead. But moral of the story, don't think about having no babies now. Don't think about having no babies now, because it's no point. It's a waste of time. Live your young life while you got it. You need it, because y'all need to experience a lot of things, but not no damn baby. Y'all don't need to experience that at all, because it just takes the fun out of everything. I know it's some moms that still party and shit like that, but me, no, I'm committed to this shit. Like, I don't party like that. A lot of people, you should even be surprised if you ever see me pop up at a party, because I never be at parties. What else? Yes, as a committed mom, I don't go to parties like that. I don't go to kickbacks. I don't can't really hang out with friends unless I have a suitable person that's watching my child, or unless my child is at daycare. But otherwise, if I don't have no if my child not in school, or if I don't have him a babysitter, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying home watching my child. So just imagine how that feels. Like, it's boring, right? It's boring, but I'm so used to it, I don't care anymore. It's just like, whatever. I can have fun. Fun is always going to be there for me. But yes, I had to throw away my childhood life. But I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, it's so boring to be a teenage mom. It's actually fun, because for one, when my child gets like 14, 15, I'm going to be in my mid-20s. I'm going to still be young. That's another thing that's good about being a young mom. And just because you are a young teenage mother doesn't mean your fun stops. You can still continue to have fun once in a while, but it's just your mentality changes a lot. And as of you having a baby, you're not going to always want to go out and have fun all the time. Like, sometimes your heart is where your child is. Like, you just like, no, I want to stay home. No, and I don't want to be away from my baby. That's just how you feel sometimes. But sometimes I be feeling like I need a damn break. I'm not going to even sweat to y'all. I be feeling like I need a break personally. But otherwise, it's a blessing. But then again, it's a curse. But yes, I am encouraging y'all to not have a child at a young age. And not because it's a bad thing or anything. It's just because live your young life while you got it, because you only live once. And y'all be thinking like, oh, I got baby fever. And I always ask females, like, when they come in my DM or they tell me shit like, oh, I want to have a baby, I'm like, why? First thing they say is, oh, because they're so cute, you can dress them up and all this. It's not about dressing babies up. It's not about keeping their hair done, keeping them, make them look cute. That's a person that you have to raise. That's a person that looks up to you. That's a person that depends on you for the rest of your life, period, point blank. Your child is always going to depend on you. And that's what y'all don't realize. It's more to just your child having the newest upcoming Jordans, or your child having the upcoming newest whatever, like designer clothes. Like, it's not about that. Like, it's more deeper than that, and you will never understand that until you have a child at a young age. And that's what I don't want y'all to do, because it's actually hindering your life. Like, I want y'all to just be young, because if I didn't have my child, I would be at a party right now. I'll be at somebody's house right now. Like, I would be doing other things than what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so I don't know if this gave all y'all information that y'all needed to know, but yeah, that's about it. But yeah.